You know, there's one thing I'm pretty sad about, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I've been working on this chest room for the past couple of live streams. I know what you're thinking. This should not take more than one live stream. But here's the problem. I can't place, like, chests on top of each other because they don't open. And that is so sad. I can only open the top there. So what I've had to do is remove them. That way I can open up the bottom and, top rows. But I can't do a middle, and that's such a shame. Does anyone know when that feature is added, to be able to stack chests and open them through each other? I'm guessing it's whenever they turn into transparent blocks, but I don't know. Either way, welcome back to Evo. My name, of course, is System Z, and today is finally going to be the big building episode. This is where we're going to do a lot of stuff to spawn, and it's probably going to be a two-parter, honestly. Today and then Tuesday most likely are going to be the same subject because I've got a lot of work to do. So what we're going to do is that... Oh, okay, I thought someone changed the sign. I was gonna say, but yeah, anyways, Grian and I have been making plans for spawn and kind of coming together to plan out what we're gonna do, and we've got some pretty cool ideas, I should say. But it looked like everyone did like the cliff, which is totally awesome. I'm glad you guys liked it, and I just want to say welcome from everyone from his channel. I do appreciate that you guys would check me out, because if you enjoy building, then this is definitely a channel for you. But we worked on this last episode, and you guys seem to really like it. But today we're not doing anything in this area, despite the fact that we do have new plans. I'm going to actually work in old spawn today, which is right over here, because, this is new spawn, the only cool spawn that will ever exist. Downtown Evo is what we're calling it. But if we head over here, then I will show you what my plans are. So right over here is pretty much the ocean. This leads into a gigantic ocean that I would like to utilize. I'd like to turn this into a port. And I know I said this last episode, so this probably isn't any news to you guys, but we've got a lot of stuff we've got to do in order for this to work. I'm basically going to have to bring this back, bring the water towards the kind of row here, create like a wall, and then add a port, and then bring the ocean up. It's going to be a pretty intense project overall, but it's just going to be a lot of grunt work, I should say. So it won't be that bad, but what my plan is to do a two-parter, because today is the day that we are doing the portal jump, I believe. We just got to see if we can meet up with people later. So if that's the case, I'm going to split this project into 2 episodes. But yeah, and also what I'm going to do is probably live stream some work, just because this is a lot of stuff to do, and it'll give me great stuff to do live streams over. So this is going to be a busy episode. That being said, let's get into it. What I'm going to do is go ahead and try and get most of this cleaned up, because honestly, that's the main majority of it. We got rid of the house there. Grian and I actually did that, and if I can get a clip of that, I'm going to put that on screen now. Oh, you just went for it. There was no holding back. No moral decision.
Didn't even go through the front door.
Wait, Jack is in there. Let me go save him.
Who the hell is Jack?
You're a murderer.
No, Jack! Jack, I'm coming for you, buddy! Jack! I didn't know you were here. Jack, I'm gonna save you.
Oh, God. Okay. Nearly died there.
I got him.
I'm pretty sure that's the origin story of the Human Torch, so you might have superpowers now.
Do I have superpowers? No, I just got a burnt tushy.
And that was pretty much that. Super fun, but yeah, it's gone. So I want to take that and turn it into something, or get rid of it entirely and just try and clean up this ocean line and make something cool out of it. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this landscaping, try and pull it all back, clean it up, and make it look proper, and we'll continue from there. So guys, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is System Z. You guys are totally awesome, and let's get right into it. Well, the good thing about doing all of this is that we're collecting tons of sand and tons of dirt, and that's not even the end of it. We've got a lot more to do, but this is just an update. I'm kind of on stage 2 in a way. The way I'm going to do this is, like I said, I'm doing, multiple parts. So this episode and next episode we'll be working on this, but I'm going to wait just in case we do update to the next version, because I imagine we'll get new blocks and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I want to do most of the building then. But as far as this episode, I'm on part 2. I'm going to do a little subsection and just kind of get an idea of what we're doing in. Plus, I'm on the part where I can start filling in water, which is pretty cool. But you guys are going to see an update. Now, this has been a pretty long taking process. I've gone through multiple shovels. I've gotten like a load of dirt and sand, as you saw, and it's really not looking much different. But you can kind of see here as we come up, I've gotten a lot cleared out, and so much so that the world is not even loading. But I'm waiting to do that whole area until next episode, but I'm doing most of this for now. But my plan is to go ahead and kind of mark where some of these pillars are going to be. So I've got a little bit of stone here, and this is going to be where one central set of stairs is. So I'm going to go ahead and put one here, just so I know. Basically, the way it's going to work, which I'll climb back up here with the stone, climb up like nothing ever happened. There we go. It's going to basically be a typical rail, kind of blocking people from falling off. This will lead to a stairway that goes down, and then we're going to have a port along this entire wall. So that's kind of the plan. Now, that being said, I need to go ahead and start, doing some designs for the walls, like, maybe adding a pillar here and in other places and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do that, but I'm probably not going to actually do it until next episode, just in case we get upside down stairs and stuff, because I could probably make it look a little bit better. But I will go ahead and start doing the pillars just on my own time. But the next step is actually to go ahead and start filling this thing up with water, which, if I'm honest, it's going to be a very, very hard process, because water in this version of Minecraft is just so glitchy and does not work right. So I'm not looking forward to this, but we'll have to deal with it, because this is what we have to do if we want an area to look cool. This is the pain I go through to do landscaping. So yeah, this is my life for the next few hours. I guess I'll see you guys once we do another update, because this is probably going to take a little bit more time. Man, this is a lot more work than I anticipated. I did say this was going to be an ambitious project, but oh my gosh, the water is just insane. And then having to break the sand and make it look a little bit better, it's crazy. This whole thing is just a very ambitious project, and it's very far from being done. But you know what? That's fine, because that's what I did it for, right? For a fun, long project that's just unbearable, but it'll look good. That's the main thing. It will look good. But I actually want to go ahead and start working on the port area, because word has it that we may be doing the portal jump any minute now, so I do want to prepare for that first. So let's make a couple more stairs, and then just try and get like a little sample of what this port may look like. Now, I'm hoping in the next version we actually get more, stone types, or not stone types, spruce types, like oak, wood, and all that, planks. That's what I'm trying to say. And I think that might be the case. So here's to hoping. Again, not really sure, but if that's the case, then we're going to have some things to change around, because there's plenty of things that we have yet to really get that we need to update, from all our current builds, because there's a lot of very bland things that I've done on the server so far that could really look better if I get, new blocks and stuff. But anyways, I'm thinking the actual port will be 1 block raised, because I just feel like that might look a little bit better overall, and make the water also look a little bit deeper. So I think that's what we're going to do. Plus, it's also a little bit better if you ever plan on doing like boats and stuff. Just gives them more room to kind of be underwater, which is always good. Always good for that immersive detail and everything. But I have yet to really do the wall like properly, as you can tell, but I've got kind of an idea that we could temporarily do, and that's just to fill it with cobblestone. But let me see if I can get up here instead of just floating around on the water. But yeah, I'm thinking we just basically take it out and just place cobblestone temporarily, and then we can easily just get like slabs. I almost called them slopes. I can't talk today, apparently. I took a break yesterday. I've been doing like videos every day, and I figured why not just do them 6 days a week instead of 7. But during that process, I guess I lost my commentary skills. That actually typically happens. If I'm not recording every day, then I start stuttering over myself and all that kind of stuff. It's not fun. But yeah, that's basically what I'm thinking. And then maybe we could get like a trap door and a glowstone and put it there. That way we have lighting. But yeah, this is basically how it will look. We just have to take this out further and really just make a port out of it. But I really don't want to go too far, because I don't know yet if I want to do oak wood or spruce wood, assuming again that we get it, because if we have spruce wood, that might look a little bit better, or even jungle wood. That could look really good. So let me know what you guys think. Again, this is assuming that we even get it. We don't really know what version we're going into yet anyways, so I just hope we get things like enchantments, breeding, all that kind of stuff, because if we do, that would be super rad. But yeah, okay, let's kind of see how this is looking as far as the height goes. We'll just run all the way over here and kind of get a side glimpse of it. So it's looking alright. I think it definitely could use some work. Mainly getting decorations and actually finishing the wall is what's going to help us here, but it just feels a little bland right now. Hopefully once we get things in place it'll look better, which like I always say, that's usually the case for my builds. Just starts out looking bad and then ends up looking decent. What I'm going to do is go ahead and get everything kind of set up perfectly as far as size goes. Maybe finish the walls as well and place a couple of decorations. And that's probably all I'm going to do for today's episode, aside from if we do meet up with the other Evo players, do the portal jump. Like I said, I don't know if that's really going to happen today, but I'm hoping it will. But either way, I do have a question for you guys. I've noticed that there is a lighting error going on in the water, and it's because of the way that I lit the water up, or not lit it up, but placed the water. I noticed that because I did it on the top layer only, it kind of flowed down improperly. Now it looks fine right now, but if we go in some areas, you'll notice that there are weird lighting errors like here. Does anyone know how to fix that? If so, let me know in the comments below. It's really not that big of a deal, but I'd still like it to look a little bit better. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and get this somewhat finished up, and I will see you guys in just a minute. Alright guys, it has been about 1 hour since we last checked in, and the prototype for the port is pretty much done. I really need your opinions here. So before we look at it, I just wanted to say, please let me know your feedback down in the comments below, because this is going to be very important for us to collaborate on, because it's not going to look great otherwise. So let me know what you think of the new port. This is the prototype. This is what I'm working with in my head, and it's been translated kind of to a blueprint. So let's kind of take a look here. I think it looks pretty cool. I think it definitely could use some work, but overall it's got a much better look than the previous landscaping did. We've got birch trees, which I know might not be your favorite. I know a lot of people do not like birch, but just take a minute to kind of look at the tree. I think this is a pretty adequate use for birch, and honestly, I'm the type of person who doesn't like birch either, but I highly respect builders who can use birch, because if you can use it and find a good spot for it, then you are a very talented person. But I really like the trees, and I just want to know what you guys think. I think if you like them, I like them, we're going to keep them, but otherwise I can change them to oak. I think it's a unique tree, but yeah, I do like it. And then we have crates made out of note blocks, crafting tables, and chests, which is awesome. And then the actual port areas, this is where the boats would kind of sit. Now, I've used a couple of cool techniques here. We've placed leaves in the water. I almost called it lava, but leaves in the water to kind of look like washed up seaweed, to make this place kind of look older and, you know, maybe popularly used. Maybe there's boats constantly coming in, creating this, you know, wave of seaweed kind of coming through. I don't know if that'd be realistic or not, but I think it looks cool. And then one of my favorite techniques, we've taken spruce wood to kind of make this pole look more wet and washed in, whereas the oak makes it look more dry above the water. I know a lot of people who do that, so it's a very common technique, but honestly, it's very effective here. So yeah, that's basically it though for what I've done. This is part 1, I guess. I really need your feedback before we continue. Now, whenever we do the next update, hopefully we'll have other wood types and maybe some upside down stuff. And if that's the case, then maybe we'll update the wall and everything, because it's pretty bland otherwise. But my plan, if you do like it, otherwise I'll just maybe tear this down and do some proper landscaping, is to finish the ocean here and make this kind of roll out a little bit smoother. Take this away, unless maybe we could make that like a Statue of Liberty type thing. Make this look a little bit better and add like a proper end to the port, both sides basically, and then make this landscape just kind of roll over, or do like cliff style. I think that could be pretty cool. But yeah, that is basically it. Let me know what you think. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's got a lot of potential. But that's enough of that. We have got to go meet up with the Evo players, because there is a portal that we need to jump into. That being said, this is the last you're going to hear from me today, so thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing. That way you'll be notified of all future uploads and live streams. And let's go ahead and meet up with the other players.
40 seconds into doing this.
Are you? Oh!
I love how Big Beast takes all his stuff.
Well,
Sure.
I'm glad everyone was recording that.
Did Matthew turn against each other?
Big B, what have you done?
Big B.
Wait, why
I
did
thought
it
it
say?
was me.
No, I did hit him, but I guess we
Was
both
that
hit
a
him.
power play because you've not got your other PI buddy here?
I tell you what, Minnie's chest plate's gone down the gap where you can't pick those items up.
Oh yeah, so it has. Oh, what a shame! Look, all of his other stuff has as well. Oh no! All of his items.
Property police at it again.
Oh dear, what's
Oh
going
my
on?
god, guys, it's getting dark.
Hello and welcome to another series. And we're making a new series where we're in the old versions of Minecraft, and it's called Minecraft Evolution.
Timmy, what's he on about? Steve Illusion.
I swear we've done this. I swear we've done
No,
this.
it's brand new. It's a new idea, never done before.
Such an
It's a new
original
idea.
Brand new concept. We're just all Steves.
Oh, okay. I like this.
I swear I was in the exact same place.
Forget Wayne's World. This is way better.
I don't know, but I'm Stephanie. I'm not Steve.
Wait, what's this
Oh, I
sign?
like that.
Clever.
What's this
Okay,
sign
I'm
here?
kidding, guys. I'm kidding. We're going to be jumping to the next version, which is all very exciting.
Ooh, free haircuts for everyone as well.
Yay!
Oh, yeah. Right
This
on.
is so surreal with so many Steves jumping around.
Mine.
I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
We're such a goon squad.
Yeah. By the way, how was everyone's portal like search and like adventure? How was
Yeah.
it for everyone?
Well, I went to an old portal.
Wait a minute.
Nice.
Wait a minute. Hang on.
He went
hang
to
on,
the
hang
old
on, hang
zebra
on.
clue.
Hang on. Have you guys figured it out? Or are you just following us?
Oh yeah.
Bit of
Big
both.
stats. Big stats.
Whoa.
These guys.
This guy.
No, it's not just Big B. Look at Salem, Minnie. None of them have figured it out. They're just following us.
I got some help.
From who? Sneaky
figured it
Salem,
out.
was it? Huh?
From Netty Plays.
Potentially.
You're something else.
Potentially.
Gonna be crowded by Steve's. Oh, I can't.
Right, I'm sick of you lot. I'm getting out of here.
Let's
You
start
guys didn't figure it out, but I guess you can come with us anyway.
If the next version
Thank
doesn't have
you.
skins, I'm deleting everything.
Stop blowing up buildings.
I want to be unique.
You have a cape.
This is the end of the Steves.
Is this actually the end of the Steves?
What, in the next version?
Killed all these Steves.
No, I mean, is it the end of Steves? Like, are we all gonna have skins?
I've no idea.
I kind of hope so, but I will be sad if so. I'm not gonna
Ready?
lie.
We're going to time
Should we
this.
make them? Wait. Should we make them find it in here?
Oh, yeah.
Go on.
Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, don't do that.
Go on, Big B.
Find.
Well, I'll go
ahead.
near where you're staring. Wait, what are you looking at?
Everyone drop down.
Oh no, it's shut! I'm stuck!
What's happened?
Steve,
There you go.
They shut
on.
the trap door when I was going in it, so it shut on me.
Wait, so you were just like suspended in space?
I'm coming.
Steve's dropping from the sky.
Geronimo!
It's a Steve dispenser.
Okay, here we go. Big rousing speech before we go through the portal.
Here we go.
Steve!
Are we all just going? We're going.
I guess we're just jumping in.
Oh,